President Biden is trying to crack down on illegal gun sales, sending strike force teams to 5 cities where violence is surging. The president's also hosting a meeting today with local leaders about that strategy to crack down on gun violence. And Mayor Sam Liccardo of San Jose, California, will be at that meeting today. And he joins me live now for more. Mayor, thanks so much for taking the time to be here today.
Great to be with you, Diane.
So tell me, what do you hope to hear from President Biden today, and what's your message to him?
Well, what we've been hearing from President Biden is he really wants to partner with cities and local communities to tackle gun violence. We appreciate his efforts pushing in various executive orders. Obviously, Congress is a much tougher challenge in terms of really getting the kind of comprehensive legislation we'd love to see, for example, an assault weapons ban. So we really want to offer our support in moving forward. And I think the president's genuinely interested in a lot of the innovative policies that are coming out of cities like San Jose and seeing how we can scale those.
Now, San Jose was the site of a deadly mass shooting at a mass transit hub less than 2 months ago. And in the aftermath of that shooting, you had strong words advocating for more gun control. What are some of the measures, the specific measures that you are taking on the local level to try to reduce violent crime in your district in San Jose?
Well, part of it is around really cutting down and cutting off the flow of illegal guns to criminal organizations. So we passed a straw purchasing ban, essentially a means for us to videotape and audio tape every gun transaction, every store, to ensure that gangs and criminal organizations aren't using third-party proxies to purchase guns for them. We know that's a big source of illegal guns. We've also banned any private sale of guns. It has to be through licensed gun dealers. I think the most controversial measure, and we've taken several others, is one that would require liability insurance and impose fees on gun owners to compensate the public and victims of gun violence. We know that it costs the public taxpayers here in California about $1.4 billion a year to respond to gun violence. And certainly the Second Amendment protects their right to own a gun and possess it, but it doesn't mandate that we subsidize that right.
Now, how do you expect some of the federal measures being put forward to impact cities like yours in fighting violent crime?
Well, certainly the president has created great flexibility for the use of federal dollars, particularly the recovery plan dollars for the use for public safety. So we're using some of those dollars, for example, to be able to hire many teens and young adults in gang-impacted neighborhoods, and they're involved in helping support the city's resilience in various ways. For example, vaccination centers. Some of them are junior college students who are helping young students overcome the learning loss, host of other ways in which we can get young people employed, because we know young adults are suffering unemployment twice the rate of the rest of the workforce. And particularly in gang-impacted and high-crime neighborhoods, that's critical for us to get folks employed. We're also, expanding walking patrols in high-crime neighborhoods with some of that money, and we're looking at how we can expand mental health response with federal dollars as well. And so I think a lot of cities like San Jose are looking for that partnership, and President Biden is creating the flexibility to use those federal dollars in those ways.
And you talked about partnership. I know nearby in Oakland, violent crime has exploded. The police chief there calls it an epidemic. So what can local leaders do to help their neighboring communities and fight this together?
Well, certainly we're all talking to each other, and fortunate to have a great relationship with Mayor Libby Schaaf in Oakland and Mayor Lyndon Breed in San Francisco. So we talk frequently about how we can work together. But this is where a federal partnership really matters. We know that the flow of guns moves across state lines. It typically comes from states with very weak gun laws into states like California. And that's where the ATF and federal organizations can be very helpful.
All right, San Jose Mayor Sam Liccardo, we appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Great to be with you, Diane.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.